Hello there, right here guys, we have a brand new version for Java. This is 1.19.2 full release. Before we get into what this means, currently 70% of you guys haven't subscribed yet, so take that second to hit the red button, and you'll get a special badge by your name when you comment that I can see. They first came out with a release candidate 1, where they fixed a major critical issue related to how servers connect with the new secure chats. And then today they came out with the second release candidate for 1.19.2, where they came in and fixed a crash. Then just hours later, they came out with the full release of Minecraft 1.19.2 for Java Edition. This fixes that bug to do with players disconnecting with the secure chat, as well as crashing using the social interaction screen. Now, I did assume that they would come out with 1.19.2 version based off of just how big the player reporting thing is. It has stuff like secure chats, so making sure that you're confirming messages are coming from that exact person. Also, reporting could get you banned, which is a really big deal, and you wouldn't want to have any bugs going on with it. Now, if you don't want to get reported, make sure to check out this video here, which I'll link in the description, where I cover how you can prevent people from actually reporting you. But if you are an actual server owner and you don't want to moderate the chat yourself, so you want to make sure that everybody who does join your server can report issues directly to Mojang Studios, and you want to have this enabled here, then also check out that video because I covered that as well. It does really seem that Mojang pushed out to this update quite fast for as complicated and as big as it is. What I think really scares players is that it doesn't matter what type of conversation you have, it could almost fall into any of these different categories with different degrees of extremeness. And I think this is what really scares players, because you don't know how the Mojang Studio moderators of Minecraft are going to handle the individual conversations that people have. And they didn't go into detail on what types of consequences would come from different degrees. We know that there's going to be short-term bans and permanent bans, but are there going to be mutes? Is there just going to be warnings? These are things they briefly mentioned, but they didn't actually say they implemented. There's also some weird stuff that you can still do, like you can type out a message, but don't message someone else, but instead message yourself. And then if you say something like, "You're dumb," and you send that, it does pop up in the chat. And if someone just happened to say on your server, "How could you say that?" Now, when it comes to actually reporting, you'll see that if we would go into, let's say we're trying to report something, and we go into chat messages to report, it looks like that I actually said that "you are dumb" in the public chat, even though I just said this to myself. So if I happen to report something of the other person, it would definitely change the context, because now all of a sudden the moderator sees this message saying that I said in chat that "you're dumb," even though I just said this to myself. And this might completely change how the moderator addresses this report. There are some other edge cases like this, which does make players concerned that there hasn't been enough thought put into this. What do you guys think of these edge cases? And what is your biggest concern about this entire chat reporting thing? One concern that I have is that Minecraft really is kind of like a sandbox game where you just kind of do whatever you want and enjoy it. But it does feel like with more recent changes like the chat reporting, that Minecraft is becoming more of like a packaged product, which is not why players started playing Minecraft. It's just the opposite. They like the freedom of being able to build and do any type of lore that they wanted to within their Minecraft worlds. And 13 years ago when I started playing this game, this was one of the main factors of me continuing to play it. In this video here where I show 1,000 screenshots over the first 10 years of Minecraft and me playing Minecraft, I go into more detail why I think Minecraft was so successful. And if Minecraft becomes too much of a packaged and restricted game, people aren't going to have as much fun and creativity within it. There's also the concern of kind of like Big Brother, Microsoft telling you how you're supposed to play. Maybe you have your server dedicated for role-playing, and in which case you could definitely end up getting into really weird conversations that might actually fall into some of these. I personally actually ran a role-playing community back in the day, and I know such communities exist in the game of Minecraft as well. This may seem like a niche little thing, but you gotta keep in mind that Minecraft is used for all sorts of things. And there are content creators that really enjoy doing the whole role-playing thing on their servers. So this update might not get rid of like the survival players, but we might be losing some people in the role-playing community or some other niche. Kind of like we've seen with the combat update of 1.9, making it so that we lost a lot of PvP players that are still back in 1.8. Overall, this is not good for the Minecraft community, as then there becomes less people to give input in future versions, and Minecraft ends up going a different direction because the only people that continue to stay with the recent version are the people giving inputs on it, which just makes bigger gaps between the different types of communities that stay with the different versions. Now, if you're a server that has already updated to 1.19.1, it does make sense to update to 1.19.2. But if you don't actually want to have any of these chat reporting, just don't update beyond 1.19.0. What are your guys' thoughts on this? And is there anything specific that you guys don't like about the chat reporting thing? Now, don't forget to follow me at my live streams every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Or check out this playlist about all the new 1.19 farms and machines, or my Raise Grid series where we're trying to collect everything, but in a world with 99% of it removed. We're almost at 7,000 members on my Discord, so if you haven't already joined, make sure to click the link down below. I really enjoy reading all your comments about this update. And thank you guys so much for leaving a like and subscribing. I'll see you guys next one. Bye-bye!